Hey girlies, it's Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna be addressing unpopular opinions. I asked you guys to send me unpopular opinions about the beauty industry, beauty in general, makeup, you know, all of that good stuff. And some of you guys did not hold back. So we're gonna go through and just like, I'll tell you guys my thoughts and what I think about your unpopular opinions. So let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. Also, please don't attack anyone for their opinion. I mean, opinions are not facts. Everyone has their own. So let's just be nice. Okay, so first I'm going to start on my YouTube community tab and then we'll make our way onto Instagram. So the first one says, makeup beauty brands who send huge PR packages are gross. The planet is dying and people out here getting 40 shades of foundation they don't need shipped to them. Me personally, as someone that does receive PR, it doesn't matter whether it's in a big expensive, you know, extravagant box or if it's in a jiffy bag. To me personally, it's about the actual product. So how it's presented doesn't really matter. I mean, the packages that kind of get me and my family happy are the ones that include food, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I agree, it doesn't need to be in no huge extravagant package. I think a recyclable box is perfectly fine, because if I think about it, the box that the makeup comes in doesn't make me want to review it even more or less. Do you know what I mean? Okay, next it says Urban Decay really only get a pass based on their name / hype. Most of their recent releases are boring, predictable and way too safe, not to mention overpriced when it's compared to many indie brands. I agree. I feel like there's a lot of old school brands that still get hype even though their releases are not like exciting or innovative, or like they're not up in their formula game, but because they're like an OG brand, they get this kind of like hype when they release new stuff. I feel like it's the same with like OG YouTubers. They get some hype that isn't really. I was about to land on a point. My neighbor just came for her parcel, but like I was saying, what was I saying? I feel like there's OG YouTubers that also get like a hype that isn't necessarily deserved. So yeah, it is like that for brands as well, like Urban Decay, MAC, you know, all of these big brands that have been around from day one, but their products aren't necessarily like killing it nowadays, if you know what I mean, especially like she said, compared to indie brands. Okay, someone said, not sure if this is kind of a thing, but I fully do not support any brand or person who promotes Klarna Afterpay as a mean of buying the latest in beauty. I think it's vile that companies encourage people to get into debt over makeup or fashion. Okay, I can totally see your point of view. However, there's kind of like installment payments for everything if you think about it. I think money management is definitely something that people need to work on. Just because you really want something doesn't necessarily mean you need to get it. But say for example, you want to buy a £40 eyeshadow palette, you haven't bought an eyeshadow palette in ages, but you just can't afford to pay that in one go. It makes it easier for people to split up the payments, like £10 a week for 4 weeks. So I kind of understand it that way, but no, I don't recommend going into debt to buy the latest makeup or fashion. It really is not that deep, guys. But if there's something you've really wanted and you just can't pay it all together, I understand the thought process of being able to pay it in installments, but I don't think it makes an influencer a bad person to promote Klarna. Like you said, I've seen it around, because at the end of the day, I think everyone has their own brain, everyone can make their own decisions, and if you think that you're gonna fall into bad debt using Klarna, then don't do it. Just because someone says, oh my god, I love this, doesn't mean you need to get it. So I think everyone needs to have like some responsibility for themselves and not blame influencers for taking good jobs. I don't know guys, maybe I'm biased because I am an influencer, but I think everyone needs to take responsibility for their actions. Just because an influencer promotes something doesn't mean that they're literally holding your hand to press click buy now. Do you know what I mean? ABH is releasing too much. They were better when they did fewer releases. Okay, fair point. It's okay to purchase a palette a year after it launches. For permanent releases, there's no need to, why can't I get the words out? There's no need to purchase straight away. I understand the pressure, and I understand the pressure for influencers to keep up, but the normal makeup enthusiast, there's no need to keep up. I mean, yeah, I totally agree. I definitely don't think you need to buy things as soon as they come out. If anything, wait till that sale goes on. If anything, wait till you've seen more reviews. Like, I think it was the Fenty Beauty foundation and everyone did reviews and everyone was loving it, but now they've come out with another foundation. Don't you find that everyone hates the first one? So it's like, Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's fine to buy things a year after it comes out. I mean, the brand's gonna keep restocking it. There's no need to like, oh my god, I need to have it today, launch day. Buy at your own pace. Buy once you've watched a few reviews. Like, definitely don't feel the need to keep up with influencers, because they do get, when I say they, I include myself, of course, we do get a lot of stuff sent to us. Okay, someone says, I don't care whether makeup is considered wearable or work appropriate. I only wear makeup when I go to work, and I'll rock bright colors, a glitter, cut crease. That is amazing. I love people like that. Wear whatever you want. However, there are certain jobs that don't allow you to wear that type of makeup. Not don't allow, like no one's gonna say take that blue eyeshadow off. Well, some shops might, I don't know, but there is just certain jobs that you can't wear glitter cut creases or rainbow eyes. Do you know what I mean? So when people say wearable, I understand what they mean. They mean for like the average everyday person doesn't walk around with, you just have to admit it, they don't walk around with purple cut creases. We do, me and you, we do. But the everyday average person, you could literally just walk down the street and you would see probably one, if you're lucky, with colourful eyeshadow. So when people do say wearable, work appropriate, I do understand what they mean. It does kind of like, because when they're like, yeah, this wearable palette and like none of the shades will show up on my skin tone, I'm like, well, it's not very wearable for me then, is it? Unpopular opinion, Juvia's Place products are bomb, even though some of our faves don't use them anymore. I agree, Juvia's Place products, they speak for themselves. I'm actually wearing Juvia's Place right now. Foundation sticks, eyeshadow, lip, it's all Juvia's Place, and I think they are amazing. Am I in focus? But yeah, I agree, Juvia's Place is banging, especially because they're affordable as well, yes. I'm sick of cancel culture and the negativity of drama and tea. Oh my god, same. Watch who you want to watch, buy whatever you want to buy. Yes, can everyone just let people live? I'm so scared to do videos nowadays. It's like, I really want to do a video on this, but they were in this drama and last year they said this, and it's just so frustrating that I can't just review the makeup for what it is. Do you know what I mean? But I understand there are certain things that people do that people don't agree with. Just let people live. I honestly live by that. Just let people live. If that's what they want to do, let them live. Okay, like, there's rarely anything that people do in this world that affects me apart from like Parliament and Brexit. But we're not going to talk about that. Love Revolution, but they need to chill out on their eyeshadow palettes. It's getting boring now, and to be honest, it would be better if they got out, I think she means bought out, more single blushes and bronzers suitable for Indian and darker skin tones. Girl, I'm with you. I totally agree about the bronzers and the blushes and overall face products that are good for deeper, darker skin tones. But in terms of the eyeshadow palettes, they go with what sells. Like every other brand out there, if you don't notice, every single brand is releasing eyeshadow palettes because it's what's selling. As much as people say they don't like the releases, these companies are still making money. I feel like the Americans say it about Colourpop, like they release too much, oh my god, too many palettes, and then the UK people say it about Revolution, they release too much, too many palettes, do you know what I mean? But they wouldn't do it if it wasn't selling. They wouldn't do it every week if it wasn't selling every week, if you guys know what I mean. They launch a new thing and all the comments are, oh my god, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna place an order right now, all of this stuff. A brand's gotta do what a brand's gotta do, and they gotta make money, you know? Same with like YouTubers. People say, I don't like these PR hauls, I don't like all this testing new makeup videos, but at the end of the day, those are the videos getting views. So that's typically what people tend to do, because as YouTubers, we are here to get views. So if we go down our channel and it says like, you know, everyday makeup tutorial, 10,000 views, and then testing new makeup, 50,000 views, what do you think the person's gonna film more of? Eyeshadow palettes are getting tons and tons of love right now. They will release tons of eyeshadow palettes. It was the same with highlighters, it was the same with liquid lipsticks. Like, who releases liquid lipsticks nowadays? Barely anyone, because they don't do well. Do you know what I mean? I think it will start to die down, maybe 2020, we'll see. But for now, it's what's popping, okay? I don't think primer is necessary. I feel like you can just use moisturizer and be good. She clearly don't have oily skin. Girl, you must have the most normal skin ever. This comment sounds like it comes from a girl with no problems, no issues, like, to be honest. There's a serious abuse of surgery, fillers and Botox in the beauty community, especially YouTube. I think it's especially Instagram actually, but anyway, it's like no one's comfortable being their natural selves anymore. I personally think people who have had surgeries look weird. It really shocks and saddens me that there are people that dislike their look so much. I think that fillers and surgery have become such the norm if you're an influencer, and there's nothing wrong with like getting stuff done. I feel like if you have a major insecurity and it really like affects your mental health and you can fix it, then I mean, like I said, I believe in letting people live, like let people do them. But when it comes to promoting that to younger audiences, I'm a bit like because we promote loving yourself and all of that jazz, but then turn around and change everything about yourself is kind of like contradictory. But like I said, I'm a full firm believer in letting people do what they want to do. There's all of these opportunities, and it's like when you really don't like something about yourself and you're literally handed a change on a platter, it's kind of hard to say no. But also, I'm not being funny, guys, the viewers do like the people that have like changed stuff. Like they get the double taps, do you know what I mean? Like especially when it comes to Instagram, like I said, people with the high cheekbones and the ones with the, you know, sharp jawline and the ones with the snatched bodies that are not real, they seem to get the most love compared to like average everyday people with average normal bodies, with average normal faces, you know? So it's kind of like, if I want to make it in this influencer world, I kind of have to make these changes, you know what I mean? That's how it kind of feels. I'm just telling you from a personal, I've been through this, guys. It's a struggle. It's hard to not, because we stare at our faces all the time. We edit videos of our face, we edit pictures of our face. It's so hard to not nitpick on little things like, oh, I wish that was a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Do you know what I mean? Those little things. I'm sure it's normal, it's natural to want to change things, but you just need to fight. You need to fight the good fight and stay you. But then again, if I pop up getting fillers, don't say nothing to me, don't at me. Unpopular opinion, this one I agree with. I hate highlighter. I don't hate it, I just prefer my face without it. Oh guys, don't kill me, I'm sorry, but sometimes I'll do like an Instagram tutorial and I'll get a comment like, where's the highlight? As if it's a crime that I didn't use highlight. Not everyone likes highlight, okay? Let me finish the rest of the comment. Why would anyone want to make their face shiny? As an oily skin person, I hope this trend goes away. She's literally plucking the thoughts out of my head. It's been here for years and it's not going nowhere. It's like, you see this glow on my face? I didn't use highlight today. This is just my oils coming through, okay? I don't need any more. This is a very, very, very unpopular opinion, guys. Hold on to your chairs. I'm okay with testing on animals. Oh! God damn! What? Huh? The bunnies. I don't think it's right to test on animals that didn't ask for this. Like they're not going to be wearing our lipstick, they're not going to be wearing our skincare. They really couldn't care less about our problems as humans. So I don't feel like it's right to enforce that on them. Like, we're going to test this latest hyaluronic acid or something on you because us humans are too scared to put it on ourselves. It's not right, it's not fair. I don't agree with it. I don't feel like it's necessary to force our ingredients and our science onto animals that just want to like run through the woods and live their best squirrel life or rabbit life. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna move on over to Instagram before we wrap this video up. If you can't do a cut crease, you end up being told you can't do makeup. This I agree with. I did no cut creases for a couple months and I felt like I had more comments than ever telling me we missed the old creative Tammi. What happened to the creative Tammi? You can be creative without cutting your crease. I do feel like it puts this unnecessary pressure on YouTubers and influencers to have the latest, like most creative look ever, and it's just like, some people can do a smoky eye. That's just what they can do. Some people can cut the crease, some people can't. Some people just don't want to. It's not by force. Black YouTubers are not getting enough credit, period. I agree. I feel like a lot of people watch YouTubers that they feel like they can relate to and that they look like. For example, I do feel like there's a lot to be learned from different types of people, and just because the person doesn't have the same skin tone as you, the same eye color as you, that same eye shape, doesn't mean they have nothing to teach you. Doesn't mean that they're not, you know, worth your watch or anything. I feel like everyone should expand their horizons and check out new channels. I watch white channels, I watch Asian channels, I watch black channels, I watch so many different channels, and it's like, I don't watch them because, oh, we have the same skin tone, or oh, we have the same eye color. Like, it doesn't matter. I could just watch them because I like who they are as a person, I like the way they talk, or I like the way they make me feel when I watch their videos. They make me laugh. It doesn't matter about their skin color. But I feel like there are certain people in the world that obviously click on certain videos because the person looks like them, reminds them of themselves or a family member, which is totally fine. People can watch whoever they want to watch, but I just encourage you to expand your horizon, and then there would be more, you know, women of color, people of color at the top, because they will be getting different view. Like, black channels are not going to grow if only black people watch them. Do you know what I mean? It takes lots of people to make someone grow. If I can encourage you to do anything, definitely expand your horizons and click on certain videos that don't have people that necessarily look like you. Yeah, Brands that are popular should work on improving quality and prices rather than unnecessary trips. I don't know why trips always get people upset, guys, but trips were going on. I know loads of people have said this before, but trips were going on long before YouTube. You just didn't see it. You just didn't know about it. You would just read a magazine and they would be telling you this latest Maybelline lipstick is the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life and you need it in your life right now. Buy it from Superdrug for £5.99. You would just see it in a magazine, but that editor has been on a trip away with Maybelline that no one knew about. Do you know what I mean? So it's like things are more open now. At least you know, like you're being told to buy this because they've been on a trip. Do you know what I mean? You can kind of be more mindful of your purchases rather than, oh my god, she said it's the greatest thing ever, I need to buy it now, not knowing that that person's been on a trip, you know? K-beauty needs a bit of attention too. Also, love you so much, please make a K-beauty video. I have considered making a K-beauty video, but I don't think K-beauty considers my skin tone when they're making products. So yeah, don't get me wrong, I love K-beauty skincare. I really love Korean skincare. I've gotten into it majorly these past few months, but when it comes to their beauty side of things, it needs a bit of work, okay? Some people with larger followings aren't even that talented. Why don't other influencers support each other more? I've always thought about this. I don't know if it's a competition thing or I don't know what it is, but I'm always so happy for other people, and I'm always so like, when I meet people at events, I'm the first one to tell you I'm a big fan. Oh my god, I love your channel. Oh my god, I love your videos. But you'll get this kind of like standoffish, oh you're a fan type of thing. Like, it's so weird, guys. I can't explain it to you. This is why I've cut back on so many events. It's such a awkward. It might be one of those things where you start in the industry and you're super like giddy and happy and oh my god, I want to meet everyone and support everyone, and then you meet a few people that just, you know, harden your heart basically, and you're just like, F everyone, I can't be arsed, like I couldn't care less, I'm just gonna do me, that type of energy. Because I definitely feel like I've been burnt a few times in this influencer industry. Like, I've completely decided to just not cut off events, because events are such a good opportunity to meet the brands and stuff, but I've given up trying with most people. It's just like, it is what it is. Hi bye, you don't want to be my friend, you don't want to like talk outside of this event world, I guess, but it is what it is, you know? Everyone thinks this is an easy industry to get into. Yes, everyone thinks, let me just film a YouTube video and I'm gonna be at everyone's event and I'm gonna have every PR. It's not like that, my friend. There's this kind of attitude towards YouTubers and Instagrammers, like, oh, they just post, like what do? They do no work, and it's actually so much work you guys wouldn't believe, especially when you're a one-man show. Like, you're literally filming all your stuff, you're editing all your stuff, you're posting, you're captioning, you're replying to comments, you're replying to messages, you're replying to emails. Like, oh my god, it's so much. And that's not even going into the negotiations with brands and the whole sponsorship side of things, which involves contracts and stuff like that. People seem to think like, yeah, I'm just gonna record one video and start making that YouTube shmoney, and it doesn't work like that at all. Like, you can take years to get your first paycheck from YouTube, because you need to make a certain amount, like I think it's like £60 here in the UK before they even release the money. And you know how long it takes to make that £60? You gotta do like 100 videos. It depends. If you blow from 1-2 videos, then of course that money might come faster. But if you're here grinding every week, video, and you're not hitting like millions of views, it will take long to get that £60 released to your account. And even then, you look back on all the videos you filmed, like say you've done like 20 videos, you finally got the £60 release. Do you know how many hours of work you've put into those 20 videos just to get the £60? It's below minimum wage, I'm telling you. People don't know this, and I realize this when I go to like meetings with brands. I've been doing this for years. There's videos of me, I think my earliest videos are like 2014, but there was videos before that that I deleted, that I decided were not worthy for the internet anymore. Hindsight, I wish I put them on private so I could still have it for my memory. But there was videos of me from 2013, like literally on my webcam doing YouTube, and it wasn't for the money at all, because there was no type of YouTuber lifestyle. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't for that at all, and I had no idea that you could make a proper living from it. I was just a normal girl with kids, and I had a part-time job at a call center, and I just thought, I love this makeup that I keep buying. I wonder if there's others out there that will love this makeup that I'm buying too. Guys, I bought some more makeup. Here's my haul. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's very lonely. I'm alone in my house 24/7. I've realized lately I've started talking to myself. I got a package this morning and I was like, couldn't even control yourself, Tammy. Look at you opening all the boxes. Like, I was literally talking to myself. Normal people go to work and there's, you know, people to people interaction. No, I don't get that till my partner gets home from work or my kids get home from school. Then I can have normal human interaction. But some people don't have partners. Some people don't have kids. They don't have that luxury. So they literally are home all day by themselves, filming, talking to themselves, edit by themselves, post by themselves, and then they probably go out at night time to get some friend interaction. Do you know what I mean? All of this to say, it's not an easy job, and it definitely requires a lot of work, a lot of persistence, a lot of consistency, and the money is not as great as everyone likes to think, unless you're at the top, of course, with the millions of subscribers. Then brands are just throwing themselves at you. But for the average YouTuber that has probably same subscribers as me, it's not all money. So anyways, guys, I'm going to end this video here. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comment section. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave me some more unpopular opinions if you want a part 2, and yeah, I'll catch you in my next one. Take care. Bye.